Hi
Go.
everyone. I'm doing this speech on the abortion topic. It's been a pretty intense topic right now. I've definitely seen it all over Twitter and social media platforms the last couple months. I'm going to start with talking about Roe v. Wade. This was a decision of the Supreme Court in 1973, which applied to the 14th Amendment, which is our right to privacy. This was put into place to protect a pregnant woman's liberty, whether or not to choose to have an abortion. There's been a large debate over the past couple weeks and months whether abortion should be legal or not in the United States. Some states have even created laws banning abortion after a certain number of weeks. There are different sides to each debate. Those who are following women have the right to abortions, which have been labeled pro-choice, and those who are against abortion have been labeled pro-life. Those who are pro-choice believe that women should have the right to do what they want with their bodies. They may not agree with abortion and may not get one themselves, but they believe that women should have the right to choose what they want to do with their bodies. They believe no man, no policy maker or government official should have the right to tell them what they could do. If they don't want to have a child, they believe that they shouldn't have the child. And there's a lot of factors behind this. I don't think that people think, okay, yeah, you're pregnant, you just have to have the kids, but what about the factor of the woman's health? There's some women that can't carry a child without being able to live through the whole pregnancy. And there's also a concern of rape, incest, different things like that. They're pro-lifers who believe that it doesn't matter how many weeks the baby is, if it has a heartbeat, it is a child, and that getting an abortion is equal to murder. They believe that the unborn child is missing out on the opportunity of life. They also believe that the fetus can feel pain during the abortion process. Pro-lifers also believe that getting an abortion is defying the words of the Bible and is completely against God's will. They believe that women have an ability to get an abortion as a form of contraception, and that abortion are eliminating the numbers of adoptable babies who cannot have one for themselves. Overall, pro-lifers believe that abortions are unjust and just morally wrong. In the Supreme Court ruling Roe v. Wade, we're all legally given the right to obtain abortion as they choose to do. This is a fundamental right that is now guaranteed in the Constitution. However, this is a right and room for discretion by states which have taken some opportunity to alter for themselves. As of March 21st, 2019, 43 U.S. states have prohibited abortion beginning at certain states of pregnancy. Some prohibit abortion at fetal and others prevent it at a number of weeks. On May 15th, Alabama Governor Kay Ivey signed into a law which was strictly to ban abortion. Today I signed into the law of the Alabama Human Life Protection Act, a bill that was approved by overwhelming majorities in both chambers of legislation, stated Ivey. This bill was voted in favor by 25-6. This law, based on abortion at all ages, due with the only exceptions to avoid serious health risks to the unborn child's mother. This Alabama law would make it a felony, punishable up to 99 years or life in prison to whoever performed the abortion. Democrats try to fight and extend this law to make abortion legal with the acceptance of rape and incest, but sadly that motion failed. Shortly after these states took advantage of the ability to adjust the abortion laws and join them. As we see the states are taking their own approaches and making their own laws, they think that it should be allowed regarding abortion. It wouldn't be a surprise to see more states following the ban after Alabama passed this law. President Trump has also expressed a series of tweets saying, as most people know, and for those of you who would like to know, I am strongly pro-life with 3 exceptions: rape, incest, and protecting the life of a mother. The same position taken by Ronald Reagan. Hundreds of protests marched the Alabama Capitol to protest. Women held signs stating, "Stop the war on women, keep your theology off my biology, keep abortion legal," and even 99 years seems dumb. Megan Skipper from Montgomery, Alabama, organized the protest, stated, "We never planned for it to be this big, but I think the size of this shows us that people are mad, and we are the majority. Abortion right is a human right, and we want that for the state of Alabama." Another side of the party feels as if Alabama is making the right choice by banning abortion, otherwise known as being pro-life. The goal is to protect human life, stated supporters of the legislation. Much more is known as the fetal development than the case of Roe v. Wade, which was decided 46 years ago. These supporters also stated that the Alabama law recognizes the unborn fetuses as victim of homicide. I think that many years ago, Americans were shocked, and if anything like myself, I have been appalled by the situation being passed. Banning abortion does not stop abortion, it stops unsafe abortion, says Stacey Fox, CEO and president of Planned Parenthood, which I cannot agree with more. If I think this is a sad truth, what about the children in foster care or the parents who are living off welfare because they can't support the children they already have? If this law continues to pass throughout the United States, I am very scared for America's future.